Alright friends, welcome back to the garage. We got the caddy in here today. We're going to do some brakes, front brakes to be exact. So grab your cup of coffee, grab a seat. I'm Paulie and this is Paulie's Power Hour. Well, here we are. It's a new day. It's a new cup of coffee. The caddy is back up in the air. I got my wheel block. My fuse is pulled. The parking brake set. Both wheels are off. And yeah, what's more important is this time I'm making sure that the brake pads are right. So let's do that now. Oh, goodness. Those are smooth, right? And these are big with these little hook-looking things right here. I think we're good to go. So I got brake pads as for what the VIN number says the brakes I should have on the car are. Alas, I've got a bigger set of brakes than normal. And that's not the first time I've had that happen with this car. This is supposed to be a base model DeVille. But I've got the big front brakes, and I've got a secondary transaxle cooler. I don't know why. It's in the factory service manual. It says it's for heavy duty only, like limos and ambulances and hearses and crap like that. But I don't know. I don't know why I have it, but I do. So, these are right. Let me get my gloves on, and we're going to get to taking this apart, swapping this out, and going down the road smooth on a cloud. Alright, so here we are again. I've got the caliper off. The pads are out of it. It is compressed. The only thing that's different is this time I got it hanging from a wire coat hanger here. It makes life a little bit easier. So I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. We'll start with greasing these slide pins and bolts. Let's see how this slides. I'll get some grease in there. Alright. Take my new pads and get some of this disc brake quiet. So you don't have to go too crazy with it. But you also want to make sure that you don't get on the friction material. Or if you do, use some brake cleaner and you clean it off. I got 2 pads done. First one goes in. Now, let's go do the other side. Alright, since you see me do the other side, I'm going to let this roll, speed this up, and you get to see the process again. Alright, so now that's done, both sides. The last thing to do is to torque the mounting bolts. So here we are in the disc brake section of the factory service manual. And mounting bolts, 38 pound-feet of torque. Okay. So I'm going to take it to 30, and then actually I'm going to take it to 35, and then I'm going to go to 3. So there's 35 and 0. And that's 3, makes 38. Turn the red piece and lock it. So that's done. One important thing is you always want to zero out your torque wrench, because there's a spring in there and you don't want to keep that spring in a, you know, tight position. Take this lug nut off and put the tires back on, pump the brakes, and go for a test drive. What you doing, handsome? Dad's gonna put the tire back on. Remember, the round part goes in. So after that wonderful little time lapse, you'll see that the caddy is back on the ground. Everything's good to go, except two things. The first thing being this fuse for the electronic leveling control. Let's put that back in. And what did I say yesterday was probably the most important part of this. Yeah. Pump that. Oops. You gotta pump that brake pedal so look, it's nice and hard. There you go. Now that's the best part. Time for the test drive. Rocky! Rocky! Come on! Come on, handsome! Uppies! Oh, uppies! There we go. Alright, go get in your seat. Alright, here we go. Test drive time. Fires right up, purrs like a kitten. I love it. Brake pedal feels good. Car stays put, that's good. Quick jaunt down the street. Oh, so much better. Oh, the pedal's nice and firm. There's no crazy vibration. The car doesn't feel like it's about to come apart. Oh yeah, that's a win. That's a win. And for a big boat, she has a pretty good turning radius. Well, there you have it, folks. For a couple hours worth of work, the right parts, because that's important. I didn't have it first. And a little bit of money. So I got the premium pads for the front and the rotors. I think I spent like $120-ish, which isn't bad, considering the fact that you take it somewhere, they charge you a lot more. Now, granted, you don't have to do anything. Like, you just sit there and they do all the work for you, but what's the fun in that? We're in this to work on cars together. So, that being said, there she is in all her glory. I actually think she's going to get a bath. I'm going to clean up the floor here and put those parts away. And then I think I'm going to give her a quick bath out here under the spotlights. So yeah, there you go. Get out there. Work on your car. Have some fun. And enjoy a cup of coffee. So as always, I'm Paulie. This is Paulie's Power Hour. You guys keep the hammer down.